Okay, so this demo will take you through how to quickly send a message out to a mailing list group. So first off, you just need to get logged in. Okay, so the way the system works is all messages are managed via campaigns. So the idea is that you set up a campaign and then you create a message or messages as part of that campaign. So first off, let's create a new campaign. In almost all instances, it's going to be a one-time mailing that you'll be setting up. Recurring mailings are for when an email is going to be sent more than once, so maybe to a number of different groups within that campaign. Autoresponders are for when emails are sent out on a time basis, and split testing is for when you want to test the success of a particular campaign against another. For now, though, we'll just stick with the one-time mailings just for simplicity. So first off, you just need to give the campaign a title. Click on Next. Now this screen allows you to select what lists you want the campaign to be sent to. We've only got one list set up there, which is homepage test list. If you had more than one, you could select multiple by holding down Control as you click on them. Click on Next. Right, this screen lists all of the messages that have already been created. So you can either choose to use one of the messages already made, or you can choose to create a new message, which is what we'll do next. Okay, this screen allows you to either create the message completely from blank, to use an old message and basically modify that, or to base it on a template. In this case, we'll choose to base it on our template. Click on Next. Okay, this screen is the WYSIWYG editor screen. So first off, we need to give it a meaningful subject. From name. And from email address. And then via the editor, you can add new text and update, etc. The editor contains all the standard controls you would expect of WYSIWYG editor. If you're pasting copy in from Word, we'd recommend that you use paste as plain text, as that will get rid of all the kind of hidden formatting that Word text tends to have. If you want to insert images, we'll give you some extra help on that. Just contact us back. Okay, once you're happy with the message, you then add it to the campaign by clicking on Add Message. And there's the message that I've just added. So again, we're back to this screen that lists all the messages that we've been created. In this case, we're going to send the one that I've just done. So we click on Next. Okay, this next screen is basically just setting up the particular configuration for this message. So we do want to track all links. The unsubscription link, the system by default will stick in an unsubscribe message, which you can manage here. If your template design already has an unsubscribe message included, then select Do Not Include Unsubscription Message. Moving down, enable read open tracking. That should be set to true so that you can track how users are reading the messages. Embedding images, I'd have a read about that. There are various pros and cons for embedding messages with e-bulletins. Generally, we advise not embedding them. And show in public archive, that allows the user to view the message if they click on the link in your message saying View on Website. So once you're happy with those settings, just click on Next. Okay, at this point you can either choose to send it now, or you can choose to specify a date and time. In this particular instance, we're going to send it now, so we'll just click on Next. Okay, so this is the final summary page before it goes out, as indicated over here. The campaign name is Homepage Feb 2010 Mail Out. It's going to our own test list. There's no segmenting. The message title is here, so that's the subject of the message, and indeed we could go through and edit it if we wanted to by clicking on that, and it's going to go out immediately. Now, a couple of the final features here I just want to show you. You can send out a test message to yourself by just clicking on that link and typing in your email address and clicking send, and that can be sent to anybody. And then finally, check against spam filters. This is a testing system that will give you a score back, and what it does is it pretends to send the message to the email address that you specify. So in this case I'm sending it to myself. If I click on check, it'll just run a spam check and give you a score back, and that's 0.4 out of 7, which is a low rating. Basically you need to get that number as low as you can, and also it'll give you a report back on what it thinks the spam filters might flag as potential spam there. So once you're happy with that, and you can check it against multiple email addresses. So for example, if I wanted to send this to a different server, again, there's a result, and in this case it's given it the same mark. Okay, so I'm happy to send, so I now just simply click on send now. Okay, so that's gone out. So at this point we can either go through and create another campaign, we can view all our campaigns, or we can view a report of this particular send.